What up, guys? So today's video is me washing all of these pieces and then rebuilding the School Sorcerer's dungeon and then displaying my Ninjago hero suits, which you can see on the second top shelf of my display case. And then after I'm done with that, I'm going to be displaying it right here, which would be my Lego display shelf, which I currently have to get those two done. And then this one, that one's kind of got to be a little bit upgraded, add a little bit of lights and stuff, but that's not the point. The point is I'm going to be doing here, which if you don't know what the School Sorcerer set looks like, I will show a picture on screen, but I'm going to do that. So this is update 1, and then once I have them washed and everything like that, that will be update 2. So for you guys, it will be a couple of seconds. For me, it will be a couple of hours. So yeah, see you then. This is batch 1, and this is batch 2. And this is batch 3, fully completed. So this is batch 4. Now, I may have or may have not forgotten to record batch 4. But this is batch 4. So I'm finished with all of the washing of the pieces. And I have them on this clean towel, which I'm going to cover it up with another clean towel during the night. So hopefully I'm going to see if that dries up most of the pieces during the week or during the night as I go to bed. Depending on how much it dries, if it doesn't dry that much, what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna get my sister's hair dryer and then just kind of manually come in here, dry it up piece by piece, not piece by piece, but you know, do a good coat and then leave it to dry out. And yeah, the hard part will be having to separate the pieces that are part of the School Sorcerer dungeon and then the pieces that are not for that. So that's gonna be that's a whole different headache, which I'm not even worried about at the moment. I'm just wanting to these pieces get dried up by the end of the week. As long as they're dried up by Thursday or Friday, I'm completely fine. That's honestly it. But yeah, I'm gonna cover them up with another towel on top. And yeah, hopefully that works. Yeah, wish me luck. See you guys in the next clip. What's up, guys? So this is currently, it's been like at least, I want to say a little bit over 24 hours. And now I have basically let them dried in the air, or like open. I don't know, I haven't covered them up. I forgot to cover them up yesterday. I was trying to look, I believe like after 4 hours or 5 hours. Don't know how many hours of sleep I got, but doesn't matter. Point is, I went to bed, woke up, and then I took the towel, the top towel on top, took it off, and then forgot to put it on. It seems that a lot of the pieces are basically dried. You don't really see any water on them. That might be a little bit of water, but no, it's dried. It's most of the pieces that are dried, so I'm most likely going to start taking them up or picking them up and then putting them into my desk so I can start the building process and do like a whole time lapse and things like that. So yeah, I will show you guys what I got in the next clip. So this is currently the next clip after the other one. Now I changed the towel because the towel was still wet, so I changed the towel. Most of these pieces need a little bit of drying up, not that crazy. I got all of those pieces in here are dried up, so I don't really got to worry about those. The ones that I am kind of worried about is just like the bricks and stuff, which will be the hard part, getting water out of there. But I think if anything, I'm just going to let them dry out for another day or two. It's been a little bit, like I said, a little bit over 24 hours. So I'm just going to keep letting them air dry. I did read some of the comments of my couple of short form content where it was basically people suggesting I should use a hair dryer just because they are able to grow mold and stuff, which I am concerned about that, but it's lately I haven't seen anything, so I'm just gonna keep risking it. If anything happens, I just rewash them. Not that big of a deal. But yeah, I'm gonna take to the next clip. So it's been a little bit over 48 hours, but less than 72 hours. And most of these pieces are all dried up. And when I mean most of, not even most likely all of them are dried up. I've been putting them into that container as they're drying up. But I believe for the last couple of hours, I was too tired, didn't really look through them. So now I'm just going to transfer all of these pieces to my desk. So let me do that. And this is currently the new setup. So now I don't know first off, before we continue, I gotta address some things. One is because this was a set that I've had for a decent amount of time since the set came out, and I've had it in storage, and I had it like just sitting down, like just collecting a bunch of dust over the years. I will have to look through some of the pieces, because even though it has pieces from in a completely different set, it's also missing pieces. So there's a good chance I'm going to have to go through my collection and look for pieces that I've taken away to build mocks, and which at the end of the day I didn't continue building it, or whatever the case may be. So I'm gonna have to do that. Another thing, as you can see, my desk isn't that big. I'm not trying to show my toes, but that's the edge of my desk right there. So I'm gonna have to clean up a little bit, put all the plates in one area, and kind of all of that. Those are the stickers, as you can see. So I'm gonna do all of that for now. And yeah, I got this little brake separator, so I'm kind of ready. Also, I'm gonna have to clean up a little bit, like I said, just because I want to be organized, but also when I want to take breaks, because I'm going to be taking breaks for this set. I want to be playing Fortnite or Minecraft or Marvel Rivals. But as always, I'm gonna keep you guys updated, and I will, I guess, show you guys in the next clip. The next clip will be me either time lapse or a section of the build. So I guess take a gamble or take a guess, or yeah, I don't know. So bag 1 is completed, guys. So this is bag 3. As you can see, I just added the sword, and I believe I added a little bit of structure right there. So that's bag 3. So I know I said I was gonna keep you guys updated every time I finish a bag or a section of the build. Lost. I just got bored of recording, so I'll be honest. And then my recording also got cut off and everything, so I was like, I'm not doing all that extra work. So this is currently the current update. As you guys can see, I got a printed piece right there, which I still need to find the other piece to add it to there. Currently building the bridge. So right now what I'm gonna do is clean up the area where I'm gonna display it, and then put this there so I can finish building that, and it makes it a little bit easier to look for the pieces. So I will show that in the next clip. So now I have it in its place where I'm going to be displaying it. Now, as you can see, I have my Ninjago figures right there, which, as you can see, I got the mountain display, or I believe the suits are called hero suits. The hero suits up there, which I'm going to be taking out. And then I got my other displays, which is Marvel, Spider-Man, and then another Marvel. I got to add more Ninjago to my display, but currently, this is the setup. As I said, I got to finish building it and all of that. So I will be doing that, so let me get back to that. What's up, guys? So you better hear an overlay from the video. Now, this might be pretty much the next couple of boring, I'm going to say next 10 minutes of the video are pretty boring. There's nothing really going on besides me building. I will say there's a couple things that I'm kind of realizing now that will be addressing in the next clip, or after this like little montage of me building it or whatever. Throughout the entire video, this took me 2 weeks to record, mainly just because I had to go to work and then had to come out of work, and then I got a lot of things. I got a personal life besides building Legos and uploading all of that, which I want to start being more consistent on this, but that's regardless, that's way after the fact. I was recording this way, as you can see me, and I was standing up, and it was really uncomfortable, so I decided to move the camera, which you will be seeing either right about now, or yeah, I moved the camera. You can kind of see a little bit of a side project that I've been working on, a Lloyd Green Dragon from the Prime Empire season, and I've already finished the build at this point in time. So there's still a lot of pieces that I have on my table where I play video games, specifically Minecraft. But yeah, I'm probably going to do I'm probably going to look for the other sets in the wave, which I have, because I collected, for the most part, most of the sets in this wave for the Skull Sorcerer and things like that. So I collected basically all of them. I was only missing Zane's Rhino creature thing, or Zane's creature thing. I'm not sure. I don't really care for it. So that's the only set that I didn't pick up, but I picked up every other set. So I'm gonna look on the Lego app or whatever to try to find the actual builds and stuff like that, and then build it accordingly and try to get most of the things. So that is something that I will be trying to do. But honestly, that's really it. After this, once the montage of me building this little bit of this section, or this last section, I will be showing you guys the full reveal where I'm going to be displaying it and just going over it. So yeah, I will let you guys, I guess, enjoy or skip the next couple of minutes, because it's a pretty long video, which I wasn't meant to make it a long video, but it is what it is. But yeah, I hope you guys enjoy. Bye. this is the moment y'all been waiting for. I finished. I'm missing a couple of pieces. I'm missing a piece up there, and then a claw right there, and then I believe I'm missing like a green fish, like a green lime fish or something. It was cooking. I don't really care about it. I don't remember if the doors open. They probably do open. I just don't remember. I think you just push them in, don't I? Yeah, I just pushed them in. I can't get it. Boom. You get one sword up there. I'm gonna just try to zoom in. You get the white sword up there, and then you get the black sword up there. Which, cool set. As you can see, it's not that impressive, which I know it's not impressive. I think it's impressive. Just the skull design is cool. But for the wave, I believe that there were other sets. There was another like a miniaturized set, which was like, it was nothing special really, but I'm gonna be building that because I still have a lot of pieces left over. Once I do that, I'm gonna be adding the figures and everything, which honestly, if you want to see me display the minifigures and like do all the other sets, stay tuned to my channel. Just watch the shorts that I'm gonna be uploading, because honestly, I don't feel like recording. I've been working on this for 2 weeks, and it's been painfully stressful and painfully annoying. So yeah, I've also noticed that I'm missing like a green triangle piece, which at this point I've built the majority of it, so I'm proud of it. As always, thank you. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, which I know it wasn't the best, but it is what it is. Yeah, hope you enjoyed, and I would love to see you guys check out my channel sometime. Maybe the short form content, who knows? But thank you for watching. Have a good one, and yeah, be safe. Bye.